Brethren and companions, welcome to this week's edition of the Thank Goodness It's Friday video blog. Coming up, worshipful brother Lee Taylor provides a video update on the Pathway Working Party. Why would you want to listen to this? Well, first of all, Lee is a very good speaker. And secondly, as we come out of lockdown, he provides an insight on why recruitment and retention are so important, and why our collective responsibilities are key to the process. But first, a roundup of the news for the week ahead. On Wednesday, the 17th of March at 7:30 p.m, Union Lodge are hosting a talk called Operation Fortitude. Operation Fortitude was the code name for a World War II military deception employed by the Allied nations as part of an overall deception strategy codenamed Bodyguard during the build-up to the 1944 Normandy landings. On Thursday, the 18th of March at 7 p.m, Graham Chisnall will be hosting the Virtual Learning and Development webinar with features on the East Kent Light Blues Brothers and the future of Freemasonry. Later on in the year, as part of the 2025 festival events, there is an audience with Sir Ranulph Fiennes, the world's greatest living explorer. It's an accolade more than justified when you consider the list of Sir Ranulph Fiennes' amazing record-breaking world firsts, which are unsurpassed by any other explorer alive today. A poster will be coming out very soon. Unfortunately, the East Kent boat race has had to be postponed from April, and it is now moved to May. Again, the poster will be coming out shortly, and all the proceeds of this, plus the audience with Sir Ranulph Fiennes, will be going to the 2025 festival. You may recall that recently we've run a photo competition, and I'm pleased to say there were 36 entries of a very, very high standard. But the winner, and there always had to be a winner, was Brother Alan Lee of Commemoration Lodge 5329. The photograph was called Red Roof Hut and was taken at Rye Harbour Nature Reserve. The competition was very well supported, and at some point throughout the year we will be featuring the rest of the photographs. And finally, there was a great story in the latest edition of Freemasonry Today regarding how one person has been helping to support the local community in Deal. And now over to the video update by worshipful brother Lee Taylor.
Hello brethren and companions. My name is Lee Taylor, and it's my pleasure to be able to give you an update of the work being undertaken by the Pathway Working Party. One of United Grand Lodge of England's strategic objectives, and a major priority for all, is to improve the attraction and retention of its members. Lodges that are attractive and have good membership processes tend to be successful in retaining long-term members, which is necessary for the health and sustainability of the craft. The Members Pathway has been designed especially for use by lodges, offering them the tools and techniques on the attraction, development, retention and retrieval of our members. A new Members Pathway Working Party has been constituted to support the implementation of a new look Members Pathway. Now you may ask why. Well, in 2017 the Members Pathway was launched, and in July last year a survey was conducted with provinces, concentrating around questions and information concerning membership. Now in summary, the findings in relation to the Members Pathway were that it was a great concept, but unfortunately the take-up at lodge level was slow. So this is where the Pathway Working Party comes in, comprised of one representative from each of the 9 regional communication groups, covering the 47 provinces and Metropolitan Grand Lodge. All members of the team have an in-depth understanding of membership and are involved in various roles at provincial level. Now we're supported by the United Grand Lodge of England's Directors of Communications and Marketing and Member Services, and of course their respective teams. Our aim is to make the new Members Pathway a concise, interactive, robust and, more importantly, a relevant blueprint for all lodges under the United Grand Lodge of England to use. Now, what is clearly evident is that every province is different in geographic makeup, size, membership numbers, and even the approach to all things membership. So in order to ensure that the material being created is relevant to all who are involved in membership, we are using the term Provincial Pathway Officers. Now, it's not a new rank and it doesn't have a collar. It is simply a collective name and represents anyone within a province involved with the promotion and use of the members' pathway or membership. The name Provincial Pathway Officer will feature in all of the new material that will be produced. The Pathway Working Party team are in regular contact with the Provincial Pathway Officers in their respective groups via Facebook, email and regular Zoom calls where we give updates and receive feedback. You will no doubt be aware that there was a resolution at the Quarterly Communication of Grand Lodge in December for the introduction of an Office of Membership Officer in private lodges and also at metropolitan, provincial and district level. The new office will also have a newly designed jaw. Now, the members of the team are hopeful that all provinces, districts and private lodges will look to appoint someone to this important office. With the relaunch of the Members' Pathway comes newly branded materials and a new logo. This is, however, still under design, but will be unveiled shortly. We are planning a digital launch of the materials over the summer, followed by a full launch for each province in September. Now, we are hopeful that with the restrictions being eased, these will be physical launches, but obviously with a backup plan for virtual events if needed. Also soon to be released is a Provincial Pathway Officer electronic flickbook, which details the Pathway Working Party members, the setup of membership within each province, and contact details of the relevant parties. Brethren, there is now light at the end of the tunnel due to the progression of the vaccine rollout taking effect, and I'm sure that you all have numerous potential initiates on hold, patiently waiting to join us when we open up our doors again, and a United Grand Lodge of England marketing campaign to attract new members to follow later on in the year. So, now really is the time to start thinking about the restart of Freemasonry. Brethren, please keep safe. The team and I look forward to seeing many of you at the forthcoming launches of the Members' Pathway.
Well, brethren and companions, that concludes this week's edition of the Thank Goodness It's Friday video blog. Don't forget, if you have any interesting stories you wish to share, please email me. In the meantime, stay safe, stay well.